Welcome to Chris and Carlette Live, a podcast about life, love, and overcoming obstacles. Each week, we discuss the good, the bad, and the indifferent of life's interruptions. Now, here's your host, Chris and Carlette.
Keep believing, don't go stressing, keep it moving. God, we're resting, here to help you, here to bless you. With God on our side, CNC Life.
All right, there we are. Welcome to the 18th episode of Chris and Carlette Live. You need a mic, baby. Yes.
I was sitting here and I knew it was something different.
You need a microphone.
I knew it was something different. I was like, but I'm just going to do this.
Yes.
Hey, my friends in the comments, how y'all doing?
What up, everybody? This is our 18th episode, our fifth season of the Chris and Carlette Live show. We want to welcome everybody. You see people in the comments already?
I see I see numbers. I don't see.
You see numbers. All right.
So, first of all, thank you all for tuning in. If you go ahead, like and subscribe, we don't take for granted your presence on our show every week. Or even if we skip a week, y'all come back and see us. Trust me, if we're not on, it's a real reason. Life interruption. Hello. So, just want to say thank you. We're not going to be before you long tonight. But we had a wonderful weekend, and
wait.
I'm not going into our topic.
Oh, okay.
But just had a wonderful weekend. We got to go
back before that. We missed the show last week.
We did miss the show.
So we went camping.
We went camping.
We went up to. We took the RV up to North Carolina, up to
Winston-Salem,
the new Mount Airy. The name of the campground was Mayberry, the Mayberry campground. So y'all know what Mayberry is. Andy Griffith.
Now, one of the things that our children are going to be able to say this is for this summer, they got some camping in. Okay, we're on about to go on another one. We hitting it up. We doing it.
Hey, we got to get our money's worth.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And it's an investment into, their future. They're already saying that when they're, of age, they're adult, they're going to be RVers as well. Christian's he said a fifth wheel for him. Evan wants to coach. Chloe, she's stuck. She's kind of stuck which one she wants. But it's memories. It's an opportunity where your children, they are not really touching the electronics. They're out in nature. They're playing, they're riding their bikes, they in dirt. They're enjoying themselves. And it's a good thing. A lot of cooking outdoors. But some say we don't really camp. They say we glamp because we're in an RV. But hey, we're not in our house. We're in a house on wheels.
We're in a house on wheels.
But it's an experience. It really is family time. And then when we come in at night, we watch a movie together. Or maybe even with some of our camp friends that may be with us, we do some activities together. So when we went to Mount Airy over to Mayberry, yes, we went to where the jail was. It was a replica of the soundstage. For a minute, I thought we were really there, but I took great pictures. I know you took some too.
Yes.
Let
me see if I got some pictures here.
We saw the stars. They had the sheriff's cars. You could do rides and that. Beautiful little town. We took a tour. I'm gonna tell you something. When you go to these towns, I know shopping. You try to do shopping, but listen, take a local tour. If it's one available, get on that shuttle bus or the trolley or whatever they provide. And we heard a lot of history. They were originally called Dodge City, but because of Andy Griffith, they changed it to Mayberry. Because they're known for their quartz,
Yes.
quartz and granite.
So right here, this photo right here is a photo of Andy Griffith's house. However, this is more than what his house was.
Yes.
So the part where the flag is and that little triangle like roof right in, you can't see my mouse, but the part over on the left, that part straight, so they had like almost a shotgun house.
Yeah.
So the door to the right is all an addition, but the one window on the left side, that was his house. That was only the part of his house that, he considered home.
So we encourage you. It's a lot of history. We took a tour. Very, very nice gentleman that knew his history. Oh my goodness. And so, yeah. And then we were there with our camp friends, and they were on the right side. And
yeah, this is live, so I'm trying to.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, there we go. Bam.
So it's there. Yeah. So
our camp friends. Yeah.
We had a good time. So we was 3 coaches deep at this, and was out there frying fish, and we had a good time. That was my first time ever having a porgy fish, and it was delicious. A porgy fish.
Let's see. Yeah, that fish right there. Look at it.
Wrong thing.
Yeah, porgy fish.
Porgy fish. It was good though. Okay. So
we had a great time this weekend.
Yes.
We had the opportunity to go to a brunch. We haven't gone on
gospel brunch.
Yeah, gospel brunch
on Saturday.
In a long time.
When the announcement was made with City Winery of Atlanta that the Pace family was having a gospel brunch concert, we got those tickets quick. Got them quick.
Yes. So we had to get them quick.
Got them
we
quick.
Had some nice seats.
Sold out crowd.
Yeah, sold out crowd.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to surprise our friend Leslie.
You all know that she's the one that did the worship at our launch. Her and she had the praise team and musicians and really blessed the house. She ministered, really did minister. And so, yes, we could have told her we were coming, that to support, but we wanted to show her and surprise her, and it was wonderful. But they had two acts before them. The first were these young ladies. They were sisters. I believe their names were the Williams sisters.
Yes.
They were absolutely amazing. They are out of Columbus, Georgia, I believe they said.
Columbus, Georgia.
And then right after, it was this young man his name was Titus, but I cannot remember his last name. But when I tell you, oh my goodness, he was amazing. Great acts before the Pace family came on. And it was a concert I did not know I needed. Seriously, I worshiped. The tears came, they flowed. I just let it, I was ministered to through song, and it was really good. Mm-hmm. It was really good. Go ahead. Whatever you were about to say.
I don't know what I was about to say, but anyway, so we went, and I really saw, and we're going into our subject for tonight, but I really saw what legacy meant through the Pace Sisters.
Oh yeah. Done right.
Mm-hmm. Like a lot of times I think that as pastors, as entrepreneurs, as whatever, we tend to hold on to stuff without giving it to our successor.
The next generation.
Mm-hmm. Now that generation doesn't necessarily have to be a family member, but it should be the next generation.
That makes it better.
Yeah, it makes it better. What I'm saying is we have to Hey Leslie.
Hello.
So we
Titus Showers. Yes, Titus Showers. That was the man of God. that came on before them,
Baby,
and he
you interrupted
sang.
me.
I'm sorry, she put his name. I'm
Yes.
sorry, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I think that legacy doesn't necessarily have to be family. Legacy,
But you don't allow it to die with you.
right?
That's your point.
Exactly. You don't allow things
gift.
to, that gift. Like, and the only way I can explain this is in church. When we pastors have to learn how to hand their church down to the next generation.
So pass the baton.
Exactly. What,
No, I'm adding on.
yeah, but baby, I need to get my thought out.
Okay.
That's all right. Let them wait. No, but yeah, you got to pass the baton. I mean, it's like you gonna grow old, 80, 90, still trying to pass the church. And I'm just using this for an example, y'all.
Find something else.
No, because some pastors might need to hear this.
And you the one to tell them. Huh?
I'm the one to tell them.
The fresh
I'm the
1 month
fresh
old pastor.
1 month. Hey, that's
He got a
right.
lot to
That's
say.
right. I
God
got a
bless
lot to
him.
say. So y'all listen, y'all
Oh,
pastors. But no, I mean, and even when it comes to entrepreneurship, you know, for me, okay. So for example, I love to do video, right? And Christian has an eye for video.
Yes, he does.
So it would be my natural instinct to, hey, I have a company, although I'm not doing it now, but I have a company that is a media company.
Right.
And it's my natural instinct to pass the baton on to my son.
Well, the good thing about it, when we were at Bishop McClendon's church, you have footage of Christian on the control board behind the camera, you showing him, and then him implementing what you show him. He did it. He did it for the ministry. He did it for an international ministry. And you have the footage for that. So that's a prime example. Now, it's one thing to pass on legacy, but you have to teach what you're passing. You have to teach. You have to take the time to teach so it can be continued. You just can't assume that they're watching all the time. Or do they understand what they're seeing?
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, okay, let's talk about singing. So you got to sit them down next to you at the piano or with the microphone and say, okay, sing this note.
Right.
You'll see Lady Karen Clark Shear. You'll see her doing it with her grands. And so, but I can only imagine with the Pace Sisters, you know, the living room, the church after church, around the piano, around the organ. I mean, whatever. Again, I'm using my imagination. I haven't heard no stories. But the thing about it is they have to hear it, they got to catch it, and then if you hear your child got a little something in their throat, they can hold a note, push it, push it, and as you can see, it was pushed. Yeah. And what the other thing I could appreciate when I saw was the embracing the next generation. They didn't kick them down. They brought their music. The next generation, the younger generation, they brought their music after they sang, you know, the original songs, you know. Then it was like, okay, introducing the offspring. Okay,
you know what
and
I loved
whose
about
child is who?
Yeah, what I loved about this concert was it felt natural. It felt like it was organized. Like it was periods where, and Leslie, if you want to chime in, you can. I might just send you a link just to join, but but it was like organically choreographed.
Oh yeah,
like they would walk off the stage to give their nieces and nephews their time to shine.
Their time. And I like how they did it. They first did the son, Pastor, I think it's Milanda's son, he was in the back keyboard.
Yeah, yeah.
And he had an original song. And you know what I noticed? While he was singing, they were singing. Even though they weren't in the mic, they knew the song. Yeah, that's right. That's how it happens. Exactly. They knew the song. So I saw support. I saw encouragement. I saw, okay, we're going to, come on, let's work this gift, you know. Yeah. And so the other thing to that, then you saw the next two children, which was the first lady. I can't think of her name. The first lady. She was on the end. Her daughter and her son, and they
That was
they called her Lily, Athelina.
Let me.
She did her version of India Ari's song.
Yeah.
And then
oh shoot, hold on. Leslie, what's your sister name? Hold on.
Her husband is a new bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop, I believe is Dennis Martin. Was it Dennis Martin?
The Pace Sisters family.
She said, yes, Pastor. Yes. Yes. June. Yes. First Lady June.
Yes.
The bishop's wife. And her 2 children, her son and daughter. And I like how they opened up the stage, like presenting them, the next generation. And then you got Duranis,
Phyllis,
that
June,
great woman of God,
Melanda,
her son.
Yes.
Got her son. He got up. Now I'm gonna tell you something.
Leslie
I've seen
Renee.
him on video. Leslie Renee.
They got their middle name.
Oh, their middle names. You
Wikipedia.
Googled. Okay.
Latrice,
Right.
Ann, Lydia.
Right. And you have seen Latrice on the Tyler Perry stage. I remember seeing her in one of his stage plays. I remember seeing her in person. I saw that. And you've seen her on TV. You've seen her on the screen. I remember seeing the Pace Sisters in that one scene, the wedding scene, them coming in the chapel. I remember that. It was about 3 or 4. Yes, DeMarcus.
Yes.
Yeah. He can sing. Oh
no! Wait! That girl.
Her name is Arian.
I know. I'm about to get to it. That girl, Arian.
That woman, that young lady.
That one. I'm sorry. Look. I throw my socks off to her.
I have a story.
But wait.
Okay.
Let me. Can I get?
Come on, but I got a story.
That woman right there sounds just like her mama.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. So like I literally take my sock off and throw it at her.
Glad it ain't a shoe. Glad it ain't a shoe. Make sure that sock is clean, honey.
That girl right there.
She has a beautiful voice.
She has a beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice.
I remember about 2 months ago, I think it was, I met her at a funeral, Jamie Gray's grandmother, and they were real good friends.
I watched it live. She sounded amazing.
Yeah, she sounded amazing. She needs her own. I'm going to have to talk to Brian Scott about getting her a record.
How you know she ain't already got something?
I know.
She just did featured a single with Kiera.
I know.
Like what, a week ago?
Let's see it.
DeMarcus is on.
What's
awesome,
up, DeMarcus? All right.
He was awesome. Enjoyed your ministry, sir. Enjoyed your voice, what you brought. The next generation, it was amazing. He has such presence. He has presence about himself. Now, my story. So a few years ago,
what's your story?
It was the 5th Sunday district meeting, I believe it was, baptism service at Life Church while we were at Life. You know, I'm one of the missionaries in the church, you know, newly licensed, was helping with the baptism. And it was the night Arian got a I was assigned to her. And when after the baptism, you know, they were rejoicing. Listen, she couldn't get her clothes on fast. She got us and ran out there and got her shout on. And then ran back in to finish putting the rest of her jewelry on.
That is funny.
I had the pleasure of assisting her with her baptism. I know she don't remember me. I know that, but I remember. It was good. It was really, really, really good. And I enjoyed myself. So much to learn. Be willing to share ministry, be willing to share the platform, be willing to share, I hate to say it, but be willing to share the stage, the opportunity to say, hey, this is my niece, this is my nephew, this is my child. And don't think it robbery. Oh my goodness. Don't think it robbery to do that.
Yeah.
It's like you want to push them. We saw legacy exemplified. We saw hard work. We saw dedication. We saw transfer. We saw tag team. We saw I saw how they communicated with their eyes. This, that, and the other, fingers, but it was good. It was a good flow. We ain't ready for the track yet. We still singing. And I love how the impromptu songs, the impromptu ad-libbing, just a free flow, flow. Both generations.
I could just imagine if there was a full band there, we would have been there all day
Can
long.
I be honest with you? I just want to go to one of their family dinners.
Look.
I just want to go to a family dinner.
Well, you already had a piece of cake. I forgot who made that cake when we did the
that
tap
almond
before.
pound cake. And I want y'all to know Chris smuggled some of that cake on the plane and brought it to me. So I know for a fact whoever made that almond pound cake, it was amazing.
Hello. Somebody said, who was that? I don't know who it is. My tutor helps me educate.
That's Miss Demetri. Yes.
Hey, Miss Demetri. Yes.
Miss Demetri, you should have came to that concert.
Yes.
Let's
see it.
We do not own the rights to this music. Let me say that. We do not own the rights to this music.
There you go, y'all.
And I want to talk about Miss Lily's outfit. I want that shirt so bad. I don't know if that was a shirt with a skirt. It had pearls all over the netting. It was pearls on top of the tank. She had on this hat backwards, but it had the back of the hat had a pearl veil. I was sitting up there like,
girl, if you would have wore that
shirt.
If you would have wore that hat, I would have had to lift up the veil.
I cannot. But that
like
shirt
we was getting
beautiful.
Married again.
I was like, did she get that made or did she make it herself? It was beautiful.
Yes,
it was beautiful.
Let me see
else?
if I have
some other aspects of it.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, and it finds till I'm found.
Justice made me to invite in. Friend, I'm sorry. Friend.
We're trying to listen to it.
I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, overwhelming.
Hold on.
Chris, don't.
Throw it at the screen.
Yeah, right. You won't get tackled by security. But it was wonderful. I want them to keep going. And I was thinking about also when you leave events like this, you want to keep hearing that sound. So it's like, okay, Siri, play the Pace Sisters. I did. I even had it playing. We left the house. I wanted it playing when I came. Oh, wait. She just turned it on my phone. Oh, my goodness. They started playing Safety Zone. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
So she said, Audra said she's done. But don't let me take off my shirt and throw it.
No.
But I think the Bible says that we have to leave a inheritance for our children. And like that's the inheritance, like the Pace name, the Pace.
Well, it's an inheritance of holiness.
Yeah.
Righteousness, gospel, a godly living.
Mm-hmm,
okay. Mm-hmm. It's even we won't be broken.
Mm-hmm.
We will not break.
Yeah.
I am serious. Man, you saw the prayers of the righteous. That you saw answered prayers on that stage. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I felt they mother's prayers. Mm-hmm. I'm serious. I've been following them too long. You
know what blessed me though too? Soon as we got out the car, we ran into their
Dr. Lydia
Howard.
Yes, Lord.
And
She's
she
the
said,
truth.
I've been praying for y'all.
She sure did. And then gave me a word on the I'm like, okay, so we about to lose it before we even go into the concert. Okay.
Yes. But I think the venue, even down to the venue, I think that the venue played a lot into the concert. I mean, it was just enough. It was the right atmosphere
Yeah.
to be in. I mean, it wasn't too big, it wasn't too small. The food, they had a buffet. Oh my
the
God,
brunch
it was
buffet
great.
was good.
Yeah. So and then oh
Yes.
shoot, we had
I
a
took a
surprise.
video.
We had a surprise guest, y'all. Y'all, let me see if I have a picture. Hold
And
on.
the thing about it, I saw him. I
me
saw
see if I
him,
got a-
and I was like, and it was his contour. Because the lights were down and he was over to the side. But he has this signature look with this outfit he had on. And I knew it was him.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't tell y'all because if it was supposed to be a surprise, then I wasn't going to let it out
You
the
want to
bag.
go? Well, baby, you could have told me.
I saw him. I knew it. I knew it.
You could have told
I knew
me.
it. I knew
You
it.
knew it. Hold
Yes.
on, here we go. All right, bam. There we
Yeah.
go. Y'all know who that is?
Jamal Roberts.
Jamal Roberts. He blessed us.
I recorded
You
it.
recorded?
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay, you don't record me.
Y'all, stretch your hands. Stretch your hands to your monitor, to your phone.
He was showing his muscles. You ain't record me like that.
He is a PE teacher. He need to have them muscles. He is a baby. Listen, baby.
Hold up.
Oh,
Hold up.
you know what?
Let me go get a
my
vest
goodness.
on.
Please, Reggie, get them together, Reggie. Get them together, Reggie.
Let me go get him. Let
Get
me
him
go.
you know, Reggie could be a virtual personal trainer.
Reggie just need to stay in California. He don't need to come here.
I said virtual.
Yeah, he don't,
I said
he don't need to
virtual.
be showing his muscles. I don't know if
Okay.
Reggie got muscles
Anyway,
nowadays.
back to the
He about my
subject. It was
age,
just
so.
a blessing. The whole experience. We got there. Listen. Doors opened at 11. We was there at 10:57. Hello, and it was already a line. But as soon as they opened the doors, went right on in. Perfect seat. We had a perfect seat. I like where we were. Table 64. It was good. Right in the center. Right, and it was good.
DeMarcus, I text Leslie a link to have you join if people had questions for you. Reach out, Leslie. You want to?
No, here's the thing. Brother DeMarcus, listen. I saw the video. You and Ariana, I think y'all was getting ready to either it was a funeral or a wedding, and somebody somebody fell. They did something, and y'all. Cause I can still see it. You turned around, and Ariana, she kept her face. It was one of them. It was hard to swallow. It was hard to breathe. And the sad part is, when I saw you Saturday, that video came right.
Yeah.
Because you had to check out. You had to check. I'm serious. Y'all know that. I believe that video went viral. I think it went viral. I'm serious. Anytime you can still think about it, just laugh like this. Because they facial expressions. It was priceless.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Keep talking.
Was this at our church? No. This was at the City Winery. You see that sign, Reggie? City Winery here in Atlanta. A very nice place. It was really, really nice.
Let's see. Keep talking.
Okay, keep talking. You know, for a minute, I thought a couple of folks I saw a Baptist Fit brewing. I did. I saw a Baptist Fit brewing on one side. One lady had to get up and just walk out. She had to walk out over to the side. She needed some space. But yeah, had it been a pair of drums there, a set of drums, and that would have been an easy, quick bounce. Would have happened. What are we doing?
I'm trying to find
His page?
Yes.
Why?
Just can you keep talking?
Okay.
Jesus, Lord.
It's Lord.
Yes. Trying to be all up in my Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but you doing all this clicking and clacking.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, bam.
Okay.
Hold on.
Go ahead and follow him.
Follow. And then I'm trying to send you a link, DeMarcus. I don't know how to do. Let's see, message.
It ain't on there.
It ain't on there. Okay.
All right.
He's so
anyway.
big time. You know, I can't even message him. Jeez, no, I'm just playing.
Cause too many people get in his DMs. Leave him alone.
Okay, all right. I was trying to send you a link to join, but anyway. But yeah, so
I drink wine. Boy, go to bed, Reggie. Oh my goodness, go to bed. Run a mile before you go to bed.
But so yeah, I think again going back, you know, we just need to leave a legacy for our children, leave something behind.
Yeah.
You know,
And push them. You see what's there, push them.
So I think what are we gonna leave Chloe? She gonna be the little evangelist after you, the little prophetess?
I don't want to just be one dimension. They will be bivocational legacy. All eggs won't be in one basket. Not at all.
Hold on.
Okay, what Chris, come on.
Okay, Carlette, just yeah, look.
You should have thought about this.
I know that, but I'm just trying to okay. But anyway, so what is Evan going to glean from us?
It's happening. It's happening.
What?
What do you answer that?
I don't know, that dude right there.
He's into football and he's into praying.
Yeah, and reading his Bible.
And
That
reading his
boy,
Bible.
he will
That's his
read his
thing.
Bible every night. He will pray. That dude I think his heart is like mine. When it comes to the soft, like the other day, he was praying for the country. He was praying for this whole situation that has happening in Iran and Israel. I mean, that dude, he's very attentive, even though we may not think he's listening, he's listening.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I agree with you, Reggie, with that last statement.
What did he say?
He said, "Wish more Black people understood legacy and what it means. They live for today and not the future."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And stop eating your seed. Stop eating your seed.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll preach. Stop eating your seed.
Yeah. So
We just dropped from 17 to 12. Come on.
no, that might, somebody might have to go eat dinner or something like that. How do you, she's, Leslie asked the question, how do you prepare your children to receive the legacy? That's good.
Present it well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Present it. How about his mama, Reggie? Hello. Present it well, for one thing. And presentation is everything. Make it exciting. To me, I'm just giving you my opinion. Make it exciting. Don't make it like a burden. I want them to love it too. I want them to love too.
And I think to Leslie's point, I think that we have to do what the Bible says: train up a child in the way that they should go.
But in your training, let your training be exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Make it adventurous. Make it think
Come
about Audra. Think about seed time and
Wait,
harvest.
let's finish this.
Okay, but we
You lost it.
make it exciting. Make your training exciting. Make it. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm going to ask you a question about your legacy, right? Do you think, like for us, I try to do a balance, right, with church, family, and whatever. But when you say make it exciting, do you think that because of, and if can I be free to talk about this before? Okay, I'm just going to ask the question. Because of your upbringing, right, in church, was that exciting for you? And so that's one. And being raised in Church of God in Christ, like just church all the time, right? And was that exciting for you enough to promote legacy within you? Does that make sense?
Certain parts of it. certain parts of it, like what my kids are doing, prayer. What really stood out to me, prayer. I'm not gonna lie, I push more prayer than I do singing. If they sing, that's nice, but it's not like, oh yeah, I want to see that come through. No, I want y'all to pray. I want you to create an atmosphere for the Lord. If you sing, wonderful. If you don't, it's no big deal. But I want you to be smart. I want you in your books. I want the legacy of education, obtaining degrees, certifications, stuff like that, so you can fund the kingdom. I want my children to be kingdom funders. I want them to be able to fund the kingdom, not just pray only, but pray and fund.
Be a lender, not a borrower.
Yes. Audra
had a question. And her question is, what do you mean stop eating your seed? I don't understand. She doesn't understand.
You spend everything in your pocket. You don't save nothing. You don't invest. You don't reproduce what's in your hand. If you know anything about investing, a lot of starting business, they look for seed money, people who will invest to get them started so they can grow. I hope that makes sense. So if you're constantly spending everything you have, you don't put nothing away, that's seed. That seed you're eating up. Constantly got to buy something, go shopping. Soon as you leave the store with something, it depreciates. Soon as you put it on your back, it depreciates.
Let's see. What did Richard say? Present early and often. They understand it's true, meaning David passed the legacy on to Solomon, but he trained him early. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sometimes I don't think it can be exciting, but it can be frightening. Exactly. Because we don't know what the future may hold.
I need to put up the thing before you read it. Your children already know what kind of RVs they want when it comes to ministry. Are they eyeing something or some things to ministry?
Are they eyeing something? When it comes to ministry, I would say, okay, good question. I'm gonna tell you the conversation that happened about a week or two ago, and Evan brought it up. He said, "Mama, so now that y'all have a church, so does that mean that it's gonna be passed down to me? I'm gonna take over."
Wow.
Oh, I didn't tell you this?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. And so Chloe says, well, what about me? Women can pastor and preach too. And I just stood there. I said, well, how about, y'all can do it together, brother and sister, Y'all can, well, Evan said, well, I'll be the main pastor. And she was like, well, I can be the main pastor too. We can be both main pastors. Listen, she wasn't about the co-pastor. She wasn't about executive pastor.
Tell me that.
But it's in their mind. Legacy is in their mind. Passing down the baton. Okay, so they was like, so are y'all gonna teach us how to pastor? Yep.
Sure, I start teaching them now.
Yeah.
Train them up.
Yeah. That conversation happened about 1 to 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
It sure did. Out of the blue. We were not even talking about the church. So that let me know it was on his heart. It was on his mind. He's thought about it. And Chloe like, well, if you gonna pastor, I can pastor too. Who said girls can't pastor? Listen. I was like, how did you miss? Oh, yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna start giving I'm gonna have him do his first sermon this year.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes I don't think it can be exciting. It can be frightening because
one doesn't know. Because he put the
Yeah.
Hi, Pastor Gary Bush. Hey, Pastor Bush's birthday was the other day.
Ooh, I forgot. Did I call?
I put some on Facebook.
I think I don't know.
I put some on Facebook.
I can't remember. But yeah.
Happy birthday.
So that's good. These are good questions. If you have more questions for us, feel free to put them in the chat. Yes, but go ahead.
Another thing, Evangelist Leslie, for the launch service, if you notice, Chloe was up there at offering time with the basket. She told us what she wanted to do when we were planning the launch. She said, I want to do two things. I want to usher and I want to collect the money. That's exactly what she said. We was like, fine. We'll have somebody to assist you. And that's what she wanted to do. That was what she used to do at Life Church. She was an usher, and they helped with the offering. And she, when it was all collected, when it was presented, and when it was then raised up in prayer. Yeah.
And I think when it comes to that, you cannot hinder your children from doing what they want within, not only within the spiritual sense, but the secular. Like if your child wants to do something, let them do it. I let
if they
Evan,
find an interest.
if they find it, like Chloe, she did ballerina, she did tap dance, she did tennis. Let them do whatever they want to do until they find a groove. Yeah, horses. I mean, she loves horses, so she can get on horses anytime. But if, like, for example, she wants to be a veterinarian, right? We have these little geckos outside.
Oh my goodness!
And she will literally go pick up a gecko. Like I'm not touching them, but she
and come holding it like this. I'm like, first of all, how were you able to catch it?
Right. So you have to give your child that breathing room in order for them to find whatever interest they like. I mean, it's like finding something until they catch it or something. I guess what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
What do they really latch on to? They get a rhythm to. They have an interest with. Now, so again, for the ones who's just coming on, we've been talking about legacy, and we saw a great display of that this weekend at the Pace Family Gospel Brunch concert. Yeah. Okay, good. And so
that's what I meant when I say, are they ready?
Already eyeing something where they're going, well, honey, they are eyeing to pastor.
So let's see. Evangelist Leslie, you probably need to, in addition to the children's church choir, you need to do a children's evangelist workshop.
Right. The sister is ready. Let me tell you, she was passing out so many launch cards.
Oh, yeah.
Before the launch, we were at the grocery store, we were at the mall. Hi, can I give you this? Hi, can I give you this? And she took them to school. She took them to school. Out. Yes.
Yeah.
Passed out, and she's like, and then got mad when her daddy gave somebody one. She was like, that was not your job. That was my job. This is my school. That's exactly what she told him. So, what is your legacy? What is your legacy?
Let me see what's this last bit. Did I play this? Oh, there they go.
Oh, yes. Listen. Yeah, it was good.
Let's go.
Mark in the middle, second to the left.
In the beige outfit. Oh, I just caught on what they did.
My name is Winner. My name is Winner. What? Weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work. God's favor rested upon me. It was on me and my birth. It tries its best to kill me, but it can't because I'm covered. Covered with Jesus' blood, and His love I'm really smothered. Angels with me, grace and mercy follow me every day. That's why I move the way I move. I got a lot of faith. With Jesus down.
Can y'all please let her know I love her shirt? Please let Lily know that, please. I love her. I loved it. It was so cute. So cute. Listen, we're not going to hold y'all too much longer. I think y'all get the point. What are you doing with your legacy? What you doing with it? We had a great example. I'm telling you, we saw it exemplified right in front of us. Like, keep it going. Don't be intimidated. Be open to their expression of faith. And if you heard the words, they had a serious gospel message. Seriously.
And if you currently do not have anything for your child, it's not too late.
It's not.
Even if they're grown, you can still create some type of legacy that they can fall back on to say, hey, my mama, my daddy, they left me this.
Anthelina Patrice Martin.
What's that?
That's her name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I think it's not too late. You can do it. You can. Leslie, you got any last few chat messages you want to send out to the people about legacy? If you do, and DeMarcus, if y'all still on, just any few little last comments. I know I didn't want to tax you. Just
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, I thought you was about to say something. But yeah, if you have any few little last chats, any words of encouragement, But you all, the 4th of July is coming up this week. Happy Independence Day.
Independence Day.
So yeah, just pray it up. I got it. I'm trying not to mix.
Don't
mix church and Chris and Carlette live. But we have an awesome Bible study, a Sin Worship
This is
Center.
our show.
Oh, okay.
You can say what you.
Okay, this is our show.
Hello.
Sin Worship Center. We have Bible study every Thursday, starting at 6:30 with prayer, and then we go to 7:00 with Bible study. So this month we just concluded our a full month of ministry for Sin Worship Center, and this month we come tomorrow. We're on the subject of the Holy Ghost, and so we want to teaching just simple stuff about leading up to whatever, but we'll be teaching on the Holy Ghost. So if you want to tune in, if you're away, if you want to catch us on our Ascend Worship Center YouTube page, So you got to go out and like and subscribe our YouTube page for Ascend Worship Center. Just make sure you join us virtually. In our virtual, but then if you live in the Atlanta or Douglasville, we want to see you in the house on Thursday at 6:30.
6167 Presley Mill Road in Douglasville.
Yes. So, but I thank you all for joining. I thank everyone who has contributed comments. Make sure you go out and you give your son or daughter some type of legacy to fall back on.
You can also, that can be your nieces and nephews. If you don't have any children, but somebody else in the family got some children,
Let's see.
That's still part. You cannot.
All right.
What did it say?
I'm about to put it up. You cannot be selfish and pass legacy. You must have a desire to see ministry continue. In doing so, you will pass it on and pass it right.
Pass it on right and strong.
Yeah, I'm trying to read that far away.
Y'all. Oh, wow. That's so true.
Yes.
And you know what? That goes back when I said make it fun. Make it interesting. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, that they want to do it.
Yeah.
And that it's in their heart correctly and not.
Well, because Mama said so. Mama said.
Don't force it upon them. Yeah.
Make it exciting. They will embrace it. Embrace it. That includes make Jesus exciting too. And not just get with Jesus because you're going to go to hell if you don't. No.
She said pass, not past.
Did I say that?
No, she was just, I think she might have mistyped if I'm not mistaken. But Leslie
I
and
want my
DeMarcus,
children to be saved because they love God, not just because they don't want to go to hell. Okay.
Yeah, Leslie and DeMarcus, we thank y'all for what you all were doing, that you all did this past week.
Yes.
Hey, I encourage you all to take this show on the road, like you said. Let's go to some big. Well, let's go. You all go.
Right. He didn't just put himself.
I'll be your manager.
Right.
Y'all go. Hey, let's go up to South Carolina and Alabama.
Go to Huntsville.
Huntsville.
Go to Charlotte. Go to
take that show, the Legacy
Tour. Go to Orlando. Do it up in Miami. Do a show in Miami.
The Legacy Tour.
However they would the Pace family. Legacy Tour or something.
Yeah. So
yay.
But
we'll put the flyer out.
Yep. So all right, we thank you. We'll see you all next week.
As always, I tell you, if you don't know what to do, it's time to pray. It's praying time. It's been praying time. Okay. If you don't know what to pray for, here's an idea. Pray for the legacy of your family. Pray for that. Pray for your family. Pray for the legacy of your family. What to do, how to do. God give you a strategy. Okay. If that's not the case, y'all got that covered. Pray for this world. Pray for this country. Watch the news for 5 minutes and you will have a list of what to pray. It's so much going on. So many concerns. We already have a guest for next week. We are going to talk about the possible shutdown of funding with daycares and the effect. We already have a guest speaker for that next week. You want to tune in and what that looks like if that funding gets shut off, and talking again about other ideas. We're not going to be stuck. God has resources for his people. So we're not going to, they shut down. Okay, there's another way. And we're going to talk about that with our guest next week.
Big shout out to Javon, Apostle Javon Blakely, which is my Bill and your brother. He brought his men's trip down here, his men's getaway. And we want to thank him. So that's why Cordell put up thanks for hosting. We invited everyone over for dinner. I cooked dinner. I didn't have a chance to cook my chicken wings, but you cooked chicken wings.
Because it was by request.
Yes. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't want my chicken wings. So
I'm a little bit upset about one good time he didn't do it. And it's like he just threw you away. Huh?
That's my bill.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But thank y'all. So until next time, I see you.
We offer Christ to you. We love you.
Yeah,
if you need Jesus, if you want to be saved,
I see you, Mother Burns. Mother Burns. I see you. But again, we thank you all for joining, and we will talk to you later.
Take care.
Peace.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.